Welcome to the April issue of Shutter Magazine. I'm Michael Corsentino, and this month I'm sharing two of my favorite go-to tried and true location lighting setups. They're simple, they're fast, and they work every time. I call them access light and wedge light. They're both off-camera two-light setups with a main light and an accent light, simple but effective. You can use speed lights, portable strobes, or constant lights with these. And let's not forget about the sun. If you've got it, use it. It can be one of your lights as well, especially useful if you only have a one artificial light kit. So remember the sun when you're setting up these patterns. Definitely helpful. So let's look at access light. Access light is a two-point light setup arranged with both lights facing each other along the same diagonal axis. Okay? Right? So viewed from above, you want to imagine an X with your subject in the center. Remove one of the legs of the X and you have your diagonal axis. Again, your two lights consist of a main light and an accent light, which rotate from left to right around the subject, always maintaining their relationship along that axis diagonally as they rotate. This way, with the main light on the right or the left, the accent light matches it on the opposite side behind your subject. This way, you'll always have opposing highlights and shadows. Okay, so think about that X again. Your access leg has light on both ends facing each other, again, both here and here and here, right? Creating shadows, but no light on the other side, so it creates shadows on the opposite sides. Also, a two-light setup with a main light and an accent light is wedge light, which is arranged in a wedge pattern or a V shape, right? Like this, and it widens and contracts depending on the desired effect. You can go from a wide arrangement for a beauty look to a narrow, off-centered arrangement for a more dramatic, shadowed look. And you want to rotate the wedge around your subject, if it was me, around the subject to get a more sculpted and dramatic effect with your light. You'll definitely want to experiment with this. Check out all the cool variations. It's really awesome. It's a lighting pattern I use all the time. So when I'm using access light or wedge light with speed lights, I can work in manual, ETTL or ITTL for Nikon folks. Those exposure modes are great, or a combination of both if I want. For speed's sake, often you'll find me using ETTL unless there are reflective surfaces or black fabric next to white fabric in the same exposure, as wedding photographers can attest. These situations can trip up the best of ETTL flash. So keep that in mind. If your readings are wacky, switching the flashes to manual usually solves the problem. You can use these patterns with lights that are modified or bare, with stands or without, with assistants holding them for you if you like. That's the way I like to work. But the great thing about these patterns is that they are dead simple, easy to transport, extremely flexible, and they produce consistent, repeatable results every time. So when you're in a hurry and you're looking for that sure thing, give access light and wedge light a try. Until next month, this is Michael Corsentino for Shutter Magazine, encouraging you to get out there and light it up.